Hello guys and welcome back to another GTA 5 modding tutorial. In today's video we will be installing map editor for GTA 5 in the year 2020-24. This is going to be an updated tutorial so you guys can go ahead and watch this tutorial and learn from it, and it's going to be very updated. So this is 2024. I'll probably update again the next time, but let's get right into the video. But before we do, I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe, as it really helps me out, and I will be covering all the requirements in the video. So let's go ahead and get right into the video. So the first thing we need to do is to find our main game directory. If you don't know how to find that, I'm going to go ahead and show you now, guys. So what you want to go ahead and do is you want to go ahead and go to your Steam. Once you're in your Steam, go ahead and go to your library. Once you're in your library, find Grand Theft Auto V. Here, go ahead and go to the Manage tab over here. Go ahead and click that. And then you'll see Manage. Go ahead and hover over that, guys. And then hover over Browse Local Files and go ahead and click it, okay? Once you've done that, it should come up here. If you're done, just go ahead and minimize Steam. Once you've done that, guys, your main game directory should pop up here. This is where we'll be installing all the mods to. Now, before we do start, if you go back into Common, guys, as you can see, I have a copy here, basically a backup. I do recommend backing up your files before you do install any mods. To do that, all you want to do is click on Grand Theft Auto V, go ahead and right click, go down to Show More Options, click Copy, go down here, right click, Show More Options, click Paste, refresh, okay? That might take a while, but I do recommend it before installing any mods. Also, if you go back into Steam Apps, guys, find the Common folder, go ahead and drag this underneath desktop where it says pin to quick access, let go. So every time you close out of File Explorer, you can go back into Common and then you go straight into your main game directory. Now let's get right into the tutorial, guys. By the way, guys, all the links to the requirements and all the mods will be in the description, okay? So the first one will be WinRar. We're just going to quickly install this, guys. Link in the description. Once you get here, go ahead and find the language. So my language is English. You go ahead and find the bit of your PC. So if it's 32-bit, click on 32-bit, or if it's 64-bit, click on 64-bit. I'm English and 64-bit, so I'm going to click on 64-bit next to English, okay? Go ahead and click on one of them. Go ahead and download that, guys. And then once you've downloaded it, go ahead and open it. Click yes on that prompt. Then a window here will pop up, okay? Just click install and click OK and then click done. That's just going to be a quick installation on how to install WinRar. Go ahead and close this. The next link will be a requirement file, which is script.v. It's required for pretty much every mod. Let's go ahead and install this real quick. Go ahead and go into the link in the description. It'll take you here, guys. Go ahead and go down to where the download button is. Go ahead and click on that. Click save. Go ahead and open that with WinRar. As you can see, it should open with WinRar now. Once you've opened it for the WinRar with the first time, just click OK. It'll give you this window. Go ahead and minimize this for now. You can get rid of that. Minimize. I'm just going to put this over to the side. There we go. Okay, so once you've downloaded script.v, it'll have a bin folder, a readme text, and an internet shortcut in there, okay? Go ahead and go into the bin folder. Now, in the bin folder, there'll be 3 files, okay? Go ahead and select all of them, and hold left control and deselect to the native-trainer.asi. All you want selected is script.v.dll and input8.dll. Go ahead and drag these two into the main game directory just here, where it says copy to Grand Theft Auto V. And if it does say replace, go ahead and replace it. But I already have input8 in there. But yeah, once you've dragged them both into there, go ahead and close this. And the next is going to be script.v.net. Again, this is required, guys. Back into the link in the description. It'll take you to this page. Go ahead and scroll down to the latest assets and go ahead and click on the one that says script.v.net.zip. Click on that, save it. Go ahead and open that with WinRar. And now go out of that. Minimize. Take this up here. Now go ahead and select all of these files except from the license text and the readme text. Go ahead and select all the script.v.net files and drag them all into your main game directory and refresh, okay? If it asks you to replace, go ahead and replace. Now you can close this. Now the next link, guys, is going to be native UI. Before we do actually download this, guys, go ahead and go back into your main game directory and create a new file. To do that, just go over here, go ahead and right click, go to new and click folder. Now create a folder and name it scripts all lowercase, just like this. just like that, guys. SCRIPTS. Go ahead and refresh. Now, once you've got a scripts folder, go ahead and I'm going to put this back up here. Go back into the link in the description. Native UI will be our next one required file. It'll take you here, guys. Go ahead and go to the latest assets. Go to the release.zip, guys. Click on that. Click save. Go ahead and download that. Go ahead and open that with WinRar. We can now close that. Get out of that. Get that over here, guys. Now in here, guys, once you've opened it with WinRar, it should come with nativeui.dll and nativeui.xml. Go ahead and select both of them. And go ahead and go back into your Grand Theft Auto V main game directory and go into your scripts folder, okay? Now in here, drag nativeui.dll and nativeui.xml inside of here, okay? Once you do that, you can refresh. Now you can close that. Now we've installed native UI. Okay, once you've done that, the next link will be map editor. It'll take you to here, guys. Go ahead and go to the versions and go to the latest version, the current version. Click this little green download button here. Click download again. Click save. Go ahead and open map editor with WinRar. Okay, go ahead and open that with WinRar, guys. Now in here you'll see a few files, okay? Just select all the files and the map editor folder. Once you've selected everything inside of here, go ahead and drag all of them into your scripts folder inside of your main game directory. And it'll ask you to replace nativeui.dll, okay? So just click on compare info for both files and go for the one which is the newest, okay? As you can see, this one was made in 2019. This is an older, outdated nativeui.dll. This one here is a newer version, so go ahead and click on the native UI, which is the newer version, okay, the most updated. So if it's the one with the text which pops out more and it's newer, check if it's newer, and if it's newer, go ahead and click on files already in scripts, okay, then click continue. Okay, make sure you've got the native UI that we've just dragged and dropped, okay? We don't want the one in here because it is outdated. But once you've done that, go ahead and close this, guys. And now we've installed map editor. Now if you go back into your main game directory out of your scripts folder and refresh, if you go back to the last link in the description, which will be the modern house update, this is just a basic house that I'm going to show you on how to install and how to actually load the map up. But I'm going to show you how to actually use this, okay? So you can install this, link in the description for this as well. Go ahead and follow through if you want to, or you have map editor now, so you could go in game, but I'm going to show you how to actually load up it and install this, okay? So go ahead and go into the link in the description. It'll take you here to modern house update 1.0. Go to the versions, go to the most current version, click this little green download button here. Go ahead and download that, click the big download button, save it. Okay, go ahead and open it with WinRar. Put this up here. Once you've opened that with WinRar, guys, there'll be a folder in here called Modern House. Click inside of it. Now you'll see some files inside of here, okay? You'll see Modern House Update 1.0.xml. Modern House installation, which you won't need because I'm going to step by step you on how. And there'll be a folder called House. Inside here will be the images, and it'll show you where the house is actually located. But just all we're going to need is the Modern House Update 1.0.xml. Go ahead and drag this file into our main game directory where it says copy to Grand Theft Auto V. And then once it's in there, not in the scripts folder, in the main game directory, go ahead and refresh. Okay, make sure it's in there. Once that's in there, you can close anything that's open that you don't need open. And now we can go ahead and go into game, so I'll see everyone inside of the game. Okay guys, so once you go ahead and load into the game, to actually load up the map editor menu, what you want to go ahead and press is F7 on your keyboard, guys. Once you press that, the menu here should show up, guys. You can go ahead and navigate this menu with the arrow keys. And I'm going to go ahead and show you how to load the map up. So once you're inside of here, there'll be enter or exit map editor here, which is pretty self-explanatory. And then we've got new map, where you can remove all current objects and start a new map, and you can save map after creating a map. can save it. Then there's load map, where you can load a map from a mod that you've installed, like a house. And then there's settings, just some basic settings there, okay? What we want to go ahead and do to load up the house that we've installed is go ahead and go to load map. Click on load map. And then here there'll be a few options how you can load it up. For us, we're just going to go ahead and go into the file chooser. This will take you to your Grand Theft Auto V main game directory. Just go ahead and scroll until you see the XML file that we've put into our main game directory after installing all the required files and map editor. It is called Modern House Update 1.0.xml. Once you see that, just go ahead and click enter, okay? Now, as you can see, that's going to go ahead and load the map up. Please be patient, it might take a bit of a while, but just go ahead and wait until the map has loaded, and I'll see you guys once it's loaded. Okay guys, so once the map has actually loaded, you'll see it'll give you a little notification down there. And now I'm just going to go ahead and you can actually go to the map. It is in the actual files, it'll show you where it's located. So I'll see you guys when I've teleported to the actual house, and I'll show you that it's in there and it's working. Okay guys, so as you can see, the house did spawn from map editor. As you can see, it's now in game and you can actually go inside of it, explore it, have a bit of fun. But guys, you can also install a bunch more houses with map editor. It is a really cool mod. But you can go inside of it, you know, you can explore. Pretty cool house, you know. But this is basically the end of the tutorial, guys. You can go ahead and look around for yourself, and you can go ahead and install some other maps if you want, some other houses or whatever you want to spawn. But this is basically the end of the tutorial, guys. If this did help you out, I'd really appreciate if you could like and subscribe. It really does help me out. And yes guys, this is the end, so I'll see you guys later. I hope you enjoyed, and bye bye.